What's good, nation? All right, man, we got a bit of a scare yesterday. We're going to go ahead and talk about that, and we're going to go ahead and talk about the Niners coming into town this week. You already know what time it is. It's time for that Raiders Unfiltered, y'all. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and kick this thing off. Here we go. Yo, what is good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Raiders Unfiltered. We're your hosts. I'm Jay Reader. This is my partner in crime over here, Raider Will. And pulling up late today, none other than our third amigo over here, Raider Primos.
We was about to send a search party for you, bro.
I thought it was my time. I thought it was my time.
That's my fault, bro.
I told you, bro. I'm like, hey, this man is probably taking care of something right now. You know, he's out there probably like grilling or something. And next thing he knows, he's like, bing. He's like, oh, shoot, I'm on white tea right now. And I don't even know.
No, it's funny. I actually was like taking care of things around the house, and then like 6 o'clock rolled around. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start getting ready for the podcast. And then Jay's like, bro, where you at? I'm like, it ain't till 6:30, right?
Like, oh my, 6:30 our time.
Yeah,
but
and then
even that, I gave us a cushion, bro, and we still started
once I started putting two together. I'm like, wait, I think he meant their time, not
yeah, my bad,
like that's 5:30.
I was in a hurry. I was doing 10 million other things and whatnot. You already know, man. I'm always fucking busy. But anywho, we here. We made it. We're alive. So let's fucking do it. Y'all already know what time it is. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe on the channels. And make sure you guys share it to all social media platforms, especially everybody on Next. Salute to you guys. Make sure you guys go ahead and repress the stream. Make sure you guys go ahead and tap into my guys over on Black Radio Podcast over here, and then my guy Raider Primo's over there. Yeah. Y'all already know.
Thomas,
salute
I'm not
to everybody
late.
in the building.
Like this.
You're like, that's it, bro. That's a writer for you. That's a writer for you.
Hey,
you know what?
I had to put an extra prayer in for Ashton Jeanty. Okay,
there you go. Okay, you know what? You have a valid reason. I'm gonna give you a warning this time, bro. A verbal warning.
Wow.
Oh man, you already know. But let's go ahead and tap in with the chat again. Appreciate you guys pulling up, rocking with us on this Monday night, wherever y'all be at. Hopefully y'all home. Hopefully y'all at the crib already, or not heading to the crib, or if not, if you guys heading to work or you guys are at work, pulling the all-nighter. Hey, salute to you guys on burning the midnight oil. Hopefully this will make the show go by a little, or the day go by a little bit faster for y'all. Real quick, let's go ahead and tap into our guy Troy Gill in the building. What is good, my guy? Salute. Appreciate you pulling up and tapping in. Shout out to Raider Paul in the building. My guy already with the hold on, dog. Let me do it right. Raiders! There you go. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. There you go. Girl, what is good? Salute. Appreciate you pulling up. We're going to talk about everything right now. And then shout out to S.A. Big Dog in the building. What is good, my guy? Salute to you. Appreciate you pulling up and rocking with us on this Monday night. All right. Let's go ahead and get the thing going, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of start off with more of like the latest news that's kind of happened within the last about 24 hours, yo. And we're gonna go ahead and talk about this real quick. And let me go ahead and pull that up. And shout out to my guy Raiders Resistance. If you don't follow Raiders Resistance, you whack. No, I'm just kidding. Make sure you guys go ahead and give my guy Raiders Resistance a follow. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the injuries. You already know. And then this happened yesterday. Like all of a sudden, bro. I was like chilling this Sunday, trying to get to sleep in, and then next thing you know, I hear this bullshit happen. I'm like,
Bro, ruined
what?
my day. Ruined
My day. Ruined my Sunday afternoon. But Ashton Jeanty apparently goes down during practice and left with a leg injury. This happened. I don't know exactly what point, but it did happen. And after that, he couldn't put a pressure on it. They had to like help him off the field, and then he was gone, never to return again. And so right now, this is kind of where we're at. Not particular news you want to go ahead and hear with one of our star players going down literally about 2 weeks away from starting week one home opener. And I'm excited, but now I'm a little bit concerned. But there's some light at the end of the tunnel. The good Lord
God is good.
Gave us a break. And
God is good.
It was like gotcha. I was like, hold on, bro. Like, no, man, don't get me. Don't do that. Don't do that. But Ashton Jeanty did suffer. Looks like he suffered a ankle sprain. And so this is good news. This is good news because, like, originally, because there was different things coming out. Supposedly, it might be his knee because he really couldn't walk off of it.
Yeah,
They had to help him out and whatnot. So, I think a lot of the fear was coming that this guy might have a potential ACL injury, knee injury, and when it comes to that, man, you don't want to have that. That is like the least thing you want to go ahead and have. A hamstring, you kind of maybe get through it, but once it comes down to like ligaments, like and ligament tear, especially ligament tears, that's a whole different other thing. So we caught a break, and right now it looks like Jeanty just has an ankle sprain, which is cool. But since we're on that topic, and I think this kind of raises the question because um, I haven't seen anything yet when they actually project him to really come back. Maybe y'all heard something, I don't know. But as of right now, my question is this: will Ashton Jeanty be ready week one at the home opener versus the Dolphins? I think that's on everybody's mind right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna go ahead and go to you. Will, what are your thoughts about Jeanty going down, and do you believe he's gonna be ready by week one?
Jeanty going down, it's like now people are going to act like it's DEFCON 1. Oh my God, our season is over.
Hit it again.
Oh my God.
Button.
Oh my God. But let's go. The ship is going down. Hey, you know what, man? I'm going to tell you like this. Injuries happen. Things happen. It's the next guy up, right? My questions for this is like this. Now that we know that it's an ankle sprain, is it a high ankle sprain? Or is it a regular ankle sprain? The high ankle sprains, man, they usually last like a couple weeks. We're talking 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks with the high ankle sprain, depending on the severity.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and that's where you got to look at it. Hey, what type of ankle sprain is it? Is it tweaks happen, man. And for what's exciting for Raider Nation is that in the preseason, we've seen a guy come to age and say, hey, man, if Ashton Jeanty's not there, we got somebody that we can give the rock to and we can see what's going to happen. Right? So at the end of the day, I'll be like, if he's ready by week one, I can't really say. I hope so. I think if it's a lower ankle sprain, if it's just a rolled ankle, again, just a rolled ankle, bro, rolled ankle, you'll be back by week 1. No worries. But again, the severity of the ankle sprain and where it's located is where I have questions. He wasn't at practice today.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm looking at it in the long term. I'm like, I'd rather him heal up and be completely good instead of him coming back early and tweaking stuff and then being, I'm going to pull back out later on in the season.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about you, Primos? What are your thoughts in regards to Jeanty's injury? And then do you feel we're going to go ahead, or do you feel he's going to be ready by week 1?
It is the severity of it. I've experienced a grade 2 ankle sprain. And it took me about 4 to 6 weeks to really rehab it and get it back to fully, 100%. But again, I'm not a football player, so we're just talking about me living everyday life, trying to walk on it. We're talking about Ashton Jeanty trying to get football right, to run on it, to cut on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be probably more long-term rehab for him, depending on the severity, because even a grade 2 for me, it's 6 months. For Ashton Jeanty, that could be 8 weeks, maybe a month and a half, because you got to slowly rehab it. First is going to start with him just putting pressure on it, then walking on it, then running on it. But again, we're talking about football. Now he has to work on how to, have that confidence. Also, he may be in his head like, okay, do I feel good enough to cut on it? Do I feel good enough to juke? What do I feel 100%? We kind of seen that with Jamal McCoy. Can different, but the mindset can mess with him a little bit, depending on the severity. Now, him being ready for week 1, even in my opinion, if he's ready for week 1, I'm still not putting him out there. Let's keep it real. I don't think we need him out there against Miami. From what we're seeing with Mike Washington, and he's doing this with the second unit offensive line, I think you putting him out there with the first unit offensive line, that's going to pay dividends. That you can put Jeanty on the bench or have him sit 1 week just to, again, as a precaution. You don't need him at the beginning of the year. Yes, you want to get on a fast start, but you also want to, like Will said, you're thinking about long term. You don't want to mess this kid's career up by trying to rush him back when he's not 100%. And then next thing you know, it could be more of a serious injury just rushing him back, because I rushed mine back and I still feel sometimes it hurting from time to time. So I want Ashton to really rehab it, get back to 100%, but also from the Raiders part, don't rush him back. If he's ready week 1, still try to evaluate it and consider possibly sitting him out and getting him right for week 2.
Yeah. Well, I was going to get into that. Don't jump the line, Primo. Don't jump the line. But yeah, I mean, it's that's the thing. Again, yeah, you're right. It depends on the severity. We don't know how bad it is. It could have been like really bad yesterday, and he could possibly be feeling better today. Don't know, right? It might not be swollen at all. Maybe it was just a quick tweak. We don't know, right? But I think it's more than a tweak. We probably rolled on it if I had to kind of take a podcast. Don't know, wasn't there. But with that being said, yeah, it's depending how he's going to go ahead and work on it, how he's going to go ahead and rehab it. There's different, I mean, obviously, there's different ways. These guys have access to probably things that normally, anybody else wouldn't have.
Yeah.
So the return time could be much quicker. And that's the thing. I want to see him week 1. I doubt I see him week 1. That's the thing. So I really doubt it. We honestly probably wouldn't see him until maybe the 3rd week. And that's kind of playing on a really, really short term, right? So again, this is some of the things that you don't want to go ahead and chance it. But I don't think it's that severe to the point where we're having to go ahead and keep him half of the season. It's not that type of thing.
Yeah.
So it all depends on his progress. Obviously, we're not going to see him this week or next week, and luckily next week is an off week, so they're probably gonna practice, but he's definitely not gonna be out there. And I think we're just gonna have to kind of wait and see how it is the week of the Dolphins game, and then we can kind of better assess. But honestly, I don't expect them to see him that week one game when I'm out in Vegas. It's gonna be the Mike Washington show, and that's what I was saying. You jumped the line, bro. No,
sorry.
I'm picking on Primos today. Now it's all good, baby. So does this actually open the door for a big opportunity for Mike Washington? Obviously, Jeanty going down. Normally I don't know what y'all in the chat might feel, but normally we'd probably be panicking at this point. I don't think the nation is as panicky as it may seem. What are you guys' thoughts? Do you guys believe this is a big opportunity for Mike Washington? And if so, what do you expect to go ahead and see from him given this opportunity? I'm gonna throw it back to Primos so he can go ahead and put some additional thoughts into this.
All right. So it's a yes and a no for me. And I'll explain this because I think he was already going to get a lot of touches, even with Jeanty being active. I think we can go back to Seattle with Clint Kubiak. He loves the dual running backs system. He used Charbonnet and Ken Walker a lot. And when Charbonnet went down, Ken Walker filled his shoes. And I think that would have been the way that he's going to attack this. If Jeanty is down, Mike is going to get a heavy load, but he would have got his reps
positive necessary, bro.
Yeah, positive necessary. Even with Ashton Jeanty out there. So, but this still is a big opportunity, mainly because he is going to get more reps. Do you really count Dylan Labe splitting 50-50 or Roman Hemby 50-50 with him? I don't. I think it would be exactly what we thought with Jeanty. It would probably be a 60-40 split. And I think Kubiak may lean there still with 60-40 to Mike Washington. But again, speculation. This is really to week one, but he needs to take advantage of it because what he's shown in preseason, I want to see if he can do that with the first team unit. And if he can, hey, Ashton, you better get back, bro. You better get back to before you get that running back one taken away from you, man.
Will, what's your thoughts?
Bro, of course it's an opportunity. Are you kidding me, man? I mean, like, hey, this is a thing where, hey, if you ain't there at work, there's somebody else that's going to take it, right? It's just like, as they say, if you don't take care of your lady, somebody else will. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
We going deep with robberies and shit.
Well, I mean, it's just like, hey, when you look at what we talk about with JPJ, availability is the best thing you can have in this league. And when you're not available, especially this year where people are saying you're a bust. You were the 6th round pick last year, and you did absolutely nothing.
6 overall.
I don't think he did absolutely.
I know, we know he did.
No, but I'd be like, there's people that will say that,
but not at that level, you know.
Yeah.
Like they'll be like, hey, you didn't do enough. You didn't produce. They'll go to your lack of going over 1,000 yards, things like that.
Right. Yeah.
So when you look at little things like that, yeah, man, like it's hard, and it's hard for him because this situation he can't control. Injuries you can't control. They just happen. But at the end of the day, I think Mike Washington definitely has an opportunity because, man, you and I know that every big play that he makes, that everything that he does just makes Raider Nation more enamored with him. And you know how Raider Nation is. Oh, geez. He had 100-yard game. Ashton Jeanty, he sucks. We should never play him again. I can already hear it now, bro. So, yeah. Big opportunity for Mike Washington, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, I agree. I mean, it's a humongous opportunity. Even I don't know if he would get necessarily 40% of the reps, bro. But it's 70. I have it more 70-30, and the reason is because I feel like they're gonna use him in certain scenarios, and he's just gonna take advantage when he's in there, right? Just because he's still a rookie, we did see him struggle a little bit last week versus the Texans during that game, and he was up against some of the ones on the defense. They didn't have all their ones out there, but they had some. So he was struggling from the early get go. So that's my only thing where I had it kind of where there's still Ashton Jeanty was going to take the majority of the reps, and then Mike was going to come in on certain scenarios and or certain situations to go ahead and get the remainder right, and then it's like Lobby and whoever else is like running back three. So now it kind of changes things. So now that opportunity that Mike Washington was kind of working towards, right? And he's putting out all these videos, getting ready for training camp and whatnot, and so far so good. Now he's going to have that opportunity to go ahead and really showcase himself and really legitimize his claim of, hey, these teams should have drafted me higher. You know, y'all slept on that. Look what I'm doing here in Vegas, right? So this is a big opportunity for him. That's only going to go ahead and create even, you know, if he does great and Genty comes back, great. Now we got like our primary running back, but now we're going to have this guy who can take, you know, that 45%, close to 50% of the reps, because now you have two weapons out. You have an extra running back who's dynamic, who gives you a different look, and you're gonna have an extra weapon out there, right? And it's gonna look even better when you have both of these guys out there at the same time. You're gonna be like, "What the fuck is coming?" Because you don't know what's gonna come necessarily, right? So that just kind of changes a lot of things for these guys. So I'm excited to see what Mike Washington can go ahead and do. I'm gonna see him on Thursday, and then what he's gonna do week one, which I'll see him again, and hopefully he takes advantage of these opportunities. But yeah, we'll see kind of what develops on there. Real quick, let me go ahead and hit up the chat again. Appreciate you guys pulling up and tapping in with us. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe on all the channels you see over here. Real quick, shout out to our guy Anthony in the building. What is good, my guy? Salute. There you go. Love the boys in the hood avatar, bro. Shout out to my guy Ray Ryan in the building. One of my members here at Just Raiders. Appreciate you, my guy. If you want to be like my guy Ryan, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that link that's pinned up top. Does help to go ahead and keep the lights on over here at Just Raiders. I've been putting out the Jay's Corner every week, members Q&A. So make sure you guys go ahead and tap in. If you're a member, if you want to go ahead and see what it's all about, go ahead and hit that link that's pinned up top. Shout out to our guy 805 in the building. What is good, my guy? Appreciate you pulling up. Let's see here. Shout out to Tito Linus in the building. You already know our guy in the
world famous, baby. Jay, your mic disconnected again.
All right, yeah, it does that now. It always does. But hey, salute to Leo in the building. Appreciate you pulling up, my guy. One of my mods here. He says, "Go get Trey Benson." There you go. There you go. All right, let's go ahead and continue on, y'all. We'll keep up with some of the news as well. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this part up too. A little bit of news. So Raiders released Noah Brown. Earlier, I believe this was earlier today. This came through the wire, I believe, in the morning. And so this was a short-lived experiment. Raiders released Noah Brown. I mean, you know, I don't even think there's that much to say about this dude. You know, he had an okay game versus the Texans. They didn't really shine or like do a whole lot to like catch everybody's eye and stuff. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but what do y'all think about Raiders releasing Noah Brown?
Doesn't move the needle. Like, it's just like
speechless.
All right, like what are we gonna do about it? Like, are we gonna sign somebody? But at the same time, I'm like, no, they're just starting to cut people down. and I don't think they're gonna sign anybody because we still have sort of a deep wide receiver room. I'm interested in who
Wait,
was it?
you said
Was
deep
it
wide
Dante?
receiver room?
No, in regards to like how many players we have,
Oh,
not
we have
like
person.
talent wise. Now, not talent wise, bro. How many players we have up
We
in that
slim
room?
pickings.
But yeah, I don't think that this doesn't like. Oh my gosh, we should have kept him. Like reaction from me, I'm just like, oh, it's okay. That was like you said, Jay. That was short lived.
Yeah,
Like, that's really what came to
that's
my
legit,
mind.
bro. That was like short lived.
Literally got you in a game and then cut you like a couple days afterwards.
But
yeah,
Like,
like
but yeah,
he barely was here like long enough to just go ahead his pass, bro, and then that's it. And they give him like fucking the temporary jersey with like the whack fucking number that nobody wants, and then that's it,
like,
bro.
bro,
And
like
then
they
like he
checked
comes
it.
in
Dante
today,
Thornton
he's like
last
trying to
year,
punch in the code. He's like, "What the fuck is wrong? Well, like, one of my
bro, they
fucking
get,
card work."
bro, like Dante. I think it was Dante Thornton's jersey last year where it looked heck of weird, bro. They gave him that jersey.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't move the needle to me. Just hey, good luck in your future endeavors, Noah Brown.
Yeah. That's funny. Well, what are you thinking?
Bro, it's like a fart in the wind, bro. You just freaking forget about it after you let it loose. Okay, because I mean, like at the end of the day, this guy came in, this guy came out, and he obviously didn't prove anything. He didn't freaking prove that he was going to come in here and make a team on a weak wide receiver core. So, hey, it's a win-win for us. I think that here is where we look at it. And Clint Kubiak, I don't know if you guys saw, but he is saying that we need to find a guy that they can rely on, a guy that they can feed the football to. I'd be like, they need that Cheeto Linus of the wide receiver core, you know, that 88, that big time playmaker out there.
Leo's like, Jeanty really hurt his ankle doing those TikTok dances, bro.
He was feeling himself on the sideline.
I know, dog. You went too hard, bro. You went too hard. Shout out to a guy run down the building. What is good, brother? Appreciate you pulling up and tapping in with us. Salute. Salute to Ad 13A. Appreciate you pulling up. Thank you for rocking with us on this Monday night. All right. Yeah, I mean, hey, like I said, short lived. It is what it is. I mean, it wasn't even long enough here to like for people to like even know that he was on the team, bro. I think that's that's kind of how short lived this experiment was, bro. They're like, who? Noah, who? Yeah, so
I had to read the name. Like when I seen the photo, I didn't even know who it was.
Well, it's because we talked about him last week. So legit, like last week, I mentioned that we signed him, and then like this week he's gone, bro. It was like short lived. They're like, fuck that dude, get him out of here, bro. Like, but yeah. But let me ask you guys this, and I didn't put a banner, but kind of still speaking on a little bit on the Mike Washington topic. So because Jeanty will probably be out week 1, that moves Mike up to running back 1. Who's going to be running back 2? Who do you think is going to win that battle? Which is essentially running back 2/3 until Jeanty comes back. So who do you guys feel would take that spot? Now we have Dylan Lobby. I like Roman Hembley at one point, but he's not. He's looking like he's not panning out the way I kind of saw him. But who else is out there? Who do you think would go ahead and kind of fill in that role for y'all? So I'm gonna hit Will with this. Let us know.
And David, I can't even say his last name is hurt, right?
Oh, that's Primo's Q.
Ogumbo Wale.
Yeah,
bro, he took my guy.
like
Ogumbo Wale.
Is he hurt or is he no?
I don't think he's hurt.
Well, I thought
I don't think he's hurt, bro.
If he's not hurt, then it's him. I thought I heard that he got hurt, but I'm not sure.
No, I think there were some rumblings about him possibly being on the chopping block, that he was going to get released.
Really? Well,
So I don't know, because right now he's currently like last or second and last on the depth chart, which I'll put up in just a second.
let's see
Like
what. Yeah,
he's right next to Hembley. Yeah, so he's still on. He's still here, but yeah, right now it's kind of like.
Well, I'm like, if you're saying he's at the
open.
bottom, then that means freaking Lobby. Lobby would take the second, but I'd be like,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, we talk about opportunity for Mike, but what about the opportunity for your guy Jay Hemby? Like now, he probably can get some more reps.
I mean, you would give more. He would probably get more reps, bro. But the thing about it is that he hasn't been doing good, bro. He hasn't been doing good, or he hasn't been impressing enough. Like he hasn't been making an impact enough to be like, all right, we need to go ahead and keep that dude. That dude should be our running back 3. It hasn't been that scenario, bro. So
and one
honestly,
thing we see with this regime is that they give the reps are earned, basically.
Yeah, so he might be out of a job come next week, like come Friday, bro. Like I might have to go like spot that dude. Like, hey, bro, here's here's the room for the weekend.
Go join.
Like, I feel bad for you, dog. Like, let me see if we can get you a job at one of Max's fucking Papa John's, dog. You just deliver the pizza, dog.
He put him as the pizza delivery boy now. Now with college, bro. No, because look at how many guys are going back to college now from the NFL.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, they say they don't know yet. They're gonna get that approved, bro. So I don't know. Yeah.
So I'll be like, yo, I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna be interesting. I'll be like, if they allow these guys to go back to college from not making the team, yo,
yeah.
Hey, you're taking a chance on yourself. You better have a good.
Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about it during the watch party with 805, and he brought up that actual subject about them. They're going to do. I guess they're going through court, and they're going to go ahead and decide whether or not to allow, players who've already entered the draft to go ahead. If they don't get picked up by a team, or they make it onto a practice squad, they have the option to return back to college for another year if they're eligible, right? So yeah, I hope it doesn't go through.
Well, and Tito says it's only certain players that are eligible.
Yeah.
So what players are eligible?
I think guys will probably maybe have like another year left, 2 years. I don't know. I can't really speak on it.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because I'm like, bro, if you try to make it in the NFL as a sophomore, you can come back and then go get it as a junior. Then you can come back if you don't make the team and be all right, cool.
There's certain ramifications. I mean, like, I don't want to go into that debate.
I'm not. No, I just, for me, those are the questions I got, right? Yeah. I don't watch a bunch of college. So is that just going to allow guys to be like, hey, I didn't make it my freshman year. I still have 3 years of eligibility, or it's 5.
Well, they would normally. You would. No, it's very rare when you see like a fresh, because you have to play 1 year of collegiate ball to be eligible for the draft, right? So you get that 1 year. So it's very rare a freshman enters, like a freshman or a sophomore. I guess there would be going into the sophomore year, or freshman who just ended goes into the draft. I don't know. I haven't seen it happen in any of my memory like anything that I could recall in present time. Maybe, I don't know, anybody who's good with trivia may know that answer, but I don't. So, yeah. So like usually guys, I think early on is probably like their second year where they go into the draft if they're good enough, right? So this is like high talent, but normally it's like junior and then seniors go, and then all that depends whether like they redshirted and all that hoopla, like this whole other stuff that goes behind it. So it's just like Leo says, it doesn't work that way. It's just certain classes that are eligible.
Certain classes.
So, certain classes.
That
So
may,
I think I don't know, bro. So I can't tell you like, oh, I
yeah.
think you need one. If you have one more year left, which I kind of want to say that's the case, then maybe you can go ahead and come back. But that still puts other guys like other schools at a disadvantage who don't have guys who just went into the NFL, didn't quite make
Yeah.
it, and then like they decided to come back, bro. They already got that exposure at the highest level. You know what I
You
mean?
wait,
So
bro.
like they can better themselves. I don't know.
Hey, you wait till somebody gets like this formula right where they get all the guys that are coming back from the NFL to go to the same college, and like just be like on that one team, and everybody's gonna be like, "That's the new formula to win college championships."
Just
Send all the guys.
go attend fucking was it training camp and fucking the off season mini camp, training camp, get invited onto the to practice squad and never mind, I'm gonna just go back to school. It's cold blooded. But let me go ahead and hit you guys up with this. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the current unofficial depth chart as of today. Shout out to here, let me put a shout out to my guy Q before putting this up. Make sure you guys go ahead and tap into Q on Lockdown Raiders and the Raider Squad show as well. But he put out the depth chart. So right now, hopefully y'all can see it. Let me take this thing off. I'll try to see if I can zoom in a little bit more. All right. Hopefully y'all can see a little bit better. But right now they have Naylor, Dennis. They still have Dante Thornton. He's still injured, as far as I know. Then they have Cedric Jackson, Chase Roberts. They have Colton Miller on the left side, Charles Grant behind him, Isaiah Jada behind him, and then Kamar Missouri. At left guard, they have Spencer Buford, Caleb Rogers, Brendan Daniels. At center, you already know Tyler Lindenbaum, then Meredith and Putnam. Then right guard, they have JPJ, Antonio Maffei, Nicholas Henning. And then right tackle, they have DJ Glaze, Trey Zune, and then Dalton Wagner. You already know we got Brock, and then Big Mike. And then they have Ian Thomas, Carter Ringen, Alberto, and then Chris Myrick after that. On wide receiver, they have Jack Besh, Malik Benson, Devin Tompkins, and EJ Williams. And then on the other side of him is Trey Tucker, Derek Young, Philip Dorsett, and then Brandon Johnson. Kirk Cousins still at quarterback one, then Fernando, then AOC, then you got Clark way back of the bus. Jeanty, they still have him on here. Then it's Mike Washington. Then you have Dylan Lobby. Then you have Roman Hembley, and then Dario Ongbwali. I probably still butchered that, bro.
Better. It was better.
better. Okay, better. Then you have fullback Connor Hayward and then Patrick Gerd. And then on the opposite side of the ball, you got Max, Malcolm Coons, Jafari Harvey, Patrick Johnson. Then D tackle, they got Tonka, Jonah, JJ Pegues, Gary Smith III, and then Foley Fatukasi. And then on the other side of Tonka, they have Anna Butler, Thomas Booker, Brandon Cleveland, and then Trevian May. Then at edge, you got Quiddy Pay. Then you got Kieran Crawford, and then Kian Sloan to round out that edge room. Linebacker, you got N'Kobe Dean, Tommy Eichenberg, Sugan O, and then Buddy Johnson. They still got Quay on the other side next to him. Cody Lindenberg, Cameron McGrone, and then Savian Sori, Eric Stokes for cornerback one, then decamp the Jamon McCoy. So right now they still have Jamon McCoy as listed as the third on that side. Then is Darian Porter, Zeke Masses, and then a nickel we got Teron Johnson, Greedy Vance, Caleb Alford, Devin Perkins. Free safety, they still have Paul Mao, then Trading Stukes, and then Kristen McCullum. And that's strong safety. You got Jeremy Chen, Dalton Johnson, and then Devin Lafayette. Matt Gay is still listed as the primary kicker. Tokyo's still on there for a few more days. Then you got AJ Cole, and then you still have Alex Word and then Tyler Zansky and you still have Tucker on punt and kick return, and then Lobby and Jermaine McCoy on the return as well. So there you have it. That's kind of what the unofficial roster as of today looks like. Obviously, that can go ahead and change as well. Damn. Fall asleep. I'm gonna make
Oh,
Pringle
very
do
good.
this.
Hey.
Like Will's asleep. I'm only yawning, bro, because I work today. Okay, and I had to
I'll
be
tell
up.
you like this,
I
bro.
did too, bro. I
Hey,
did
that
too.
roster sounds like a 6-win team. It sounds bad. I'll be like, I'm like listening to the names, and I'm like, ooh, ugh. Yeah, literally, bro. Like, hey, so Dante Thornton. I'm gonna ask you guys.
Oh, bro,
Dante
bring it
Thornton
up. Well,
still being number 2. Well, my man isn't even at practice. Hey, you know what? People are saying that Jack Besh is invisible. Was invisible last game, right? Where has Dante Thornton been this whole preseason?
in spirit.
Jack Best should even fucking appear on the box score, bro. That's why I remember we were like, "Hey, did he play?" You're like, "I think
seen
so."
18.
I think you
Yeah,
right.
he did.
See,
I seen
Primoz was the
18
one
out
who
there.
kind of like verified it, bro. That he
Yeah,
was
because I was
like
watching.
he was
I'm like,
present
oh,
there,
because
dog.
even I was like, oh, Besh is out here, and then I was like, okay, and he played. Like I said, he played a little bit deep into the first quarter. Maybe got subbed out of the second, but yeah, he was. I was shocked that he didn't even register a target.
Bro, but he
Yeah.
can't get open. And this is Primo. This goes back to the thing where people are saying, hey, this guy doesn't have the ability to get open. And if you look at the tape, bro, he can't get separation.
You can say the same for Naylor. Well,
And I mean, like at the end of I haven't seen the tape on Naylor because I was watching like the tape, like some tape, and I was watching on Jack Besh because I wanted to see because people were saying, bro, he didn't even get a target. You know, was it that he wasn't open, or was it that he just, he just missed him? It's that, bro.
now he did get open on one, and it was the Malik Benson drop. If Malik was covered, Besh would have been the second option, and he would have been open. Now again, would he have caught it? Who knows? But he did get up. But that was not like a man-to-man coverage either. So you got to put that into account too.
Facts, bro. Shout out to Raquel, Ray to Love, appreciate you pulling up, girl. Salute. Yeah. But it's yeah, bro. I mean, for Besh, I don't know.
Oh yeah, and Dante, yeah, he's just I don't know what's going on with him. What is the injury? Anyone know the injury that he's
I don't know the injury.
Bro, it's like some mafia conspiracy or something because ain't nobody leaking nothing to say like, yo. But I mean, like, and that's the thing. And why continue to have this kid so highly on the roster? And I get it that you don't lose your spot due to injury, but bro,
Big looks like he's been taking mental reps, dog. Hey, hopefully the mental reps work, dog, and he can fucking visualize to catch the ball better, bro. There you go. Leo said it's a hamstring. Okay. That kind of now.
Yeah.
There you go. Shout out to you, Rated Travis in the building.
He can get back, man, because there's some wide receivers that they're intriguing to me on this roster, like EJ Williams, Devin Tompkins, Johnson had a nice catch to the end. So
yeah, I think.
Well, I'll let you talk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hold on. I should have gonged you guys. Yeah, I think like EJ Williams probably is gonna make practice squad. Maybe Devin Tompkins fucks around and maybe makes a 53. I don't know. I think we need to see more. I don't think we've seen enough quite of yet to
make it probably a special teamer. That's the only way he'll make it.
Yeah, and I do too. Because I think we're as far as depth on that wide receiver room, I think we're pretty good. Yeah, and I'm looking for my boy Cedric Jackson to go ahead.
Dude just needs targets. That's all he needs.
He needs more targets, bro. Yeah, I think if we could get him out there with Mendoza, I think he can probably do something nice, bro. But I don't know. It's a lot harder with like AOC and stuff. So we'll see, man. But yeah, let me go ahead and go over some cap notes. as well. They did have practice today. Um, One thing for sure, JPJ is back at practice, so that's kind of a good thing. Um, Good to see. Obviously, we knew that he was gonna, he was out, for that joint practice in the game versus Texans, but today he was out, getting back at practice. So, looks like we're probably gonna go ahead and see him week one. I don't know if we're necessarily gonna see him on Thursday, and if we don't see him, I wouldn't be mad at it because I'd rather have him take that extra time to go ahead and recoup, even though he's out there practicing. I just kind of take that extra time, bro. Get your mind right because we don't even know exactly what injury it was. Right, they're keeping all these injuries kind of close to the vast majority of the time. So, um, but um, let me go to my notes. But how do y'all feeling that hearing that JPG is back at practice? And I asked Severe this question on Saturday. I mean, who do you guys see like really kind of winning that offensive line spots outside of Tyler Lindenbaum and Colton Miller, and you can possibly throw Glaze into that mix. So it's really those two guard spots. Who do y'all see winning that? I'll go with you, Will. She's like the war daddies, bro.
Bro, them big
He does.
sexies up front right now, bro. Like I don't see anything that tells me any different that somebody's gonna start at left guard besides Buford. I don't know why, but I'm like, I think he has like slowly gained confidence and or gained the trust of the coaches. So I see him there. And if we don't have JPJ at right guard, um, bro, I'm looking at either Trey Zune getting kicked inside or Caleb Rogers taking over that spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So but for right now, JPJ's in that spot, but him coming back, and I'm going to tell you something. I don't expect him to play against San Francisco.
Yeah.
This coaching staff is so weird. So look, and this is where last game I expected to see Kirk Cousins and all the starters out a lot of the game, but we saw them like one drive. So I'll be like, I don't know if we, and I think that Clint Kubiak is trying to save his starters, because he knows that he doesn't have that much depth. Let's be real. Let's be real about it. We have probably one guy at every position that can probably be a starter, and some guys are not starters in the NFL caliber. So I really think like he's going to preserve those guys and not have them play next game.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see like the 2s and the 3s again.
Yeah. I think so.
Just piggybacking off of Will. I mean, the only two options is really Zune and Rogers, really, if JPJ isn't going to be winning that spot. But you do hope to see JPJ win that spot because I know he's a Telesco guy, but he was picked in the second round. And the same thing we've been saying about Besh, these second round picks have to hit. So you want JPJ out there. But I do agree with you guys. I don't think he should play against the Niners. I think they need to continue being precaution with him. If he is your starting right guard going into week one, no reason to put him out there against the Niners, even though I think against Arizona, him and Rodgers were like rotating. I think he was in there with the 2s for a little bit. I could be wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, there's no reason to put him out there against the 49ers. Keep him healthy, get him ready for week one. And hopefully JPJ can hold down that spot because there is 2 guys I believe that will take that spot from him.
Yeah, yeah. For me, I'm glad that he's back at practice. For me, that's an indicator he's going to be ready to go. Hopefully, everything stays healthy by week one. Right? We don't. Things can always change, and we might be back at this situation again. Hopefully not. Knock on wood. Right? But outside of that, can't like who's gonna win those inside guard like those inside guard positions. I do see JPJ winning that right spot. I see Buford winning the left. Um, I guess he's doing enough where he's impressing, the coaching staff on getting that left side start. So, um, and we might. I think we're gonna see this offensive line limited in the first, maybe like first series, and then I think that's it, because I think they're still gonna go ahead and start Fernando on Thursday. Not 100% sure, but I'm like, I I would put money on it that he probably would start that game again, and Kirk will probably going to go ahead and chill on the sidelines for a bit. But I don't know. Maybe they decide to go ahead and give Kirk a drive to go ahead and work on, just to kind of see, like, just to kind of get that reps in, just because there is going to be some gap between him, like the playing time between now or this week until the fall, till like week one, right? Because he didn't play last week. So if he doesn't play again this week, now you have what, like a month and a half of downtime where he hasn't had any real game reps.
Yeah.
So that's also key. So normally you have the starters take at least a series out, like their final game, right? Just to go ahead and get that, get the timing down, get the rust off, and start getting prepared for week one. Because it's like a 2 week gap between the last preseason game till the first game of the season, right? So I don't know, if they let them off, they lay them off longer. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. I don't think it's a whole lot of good, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's good to hear that JPJ's back at practice. Speaking of which, because I talked about Fernando Mendoza, um, we can't go a show without talking about Fernando. Fernando ran with the twos today. Kirk took all the reps with the ones, so they had him back there with the twos as a backup today. Uh, just kind of going into other camp notes right now. Kirk Cousins had a go ball touchdown to Trey Tucker over Darian Porter. And then let's see here. Cousins also had a touchdown pass to Mike Washington in the flat and Mike Mayer over the middle. Mendoza did have a touchdown pass to Brandon Johnson on a run out, and also he had a pass broken up by Tommy Eichenberg in the end zone. As for our guy Mike Washington, he took most of the first team reps with Jeanty out, and then Lobby had some mix in, but mostly he ran with the twos. Our guy Ongumbuwale rotated in with Lobby on the twos. Then you have Tucker and Naylor. They mix in with the twos at times to work with Mendoza. So they put him in there to go ahead and kind of give him a feel of that. And I feel that they're going to go ahead and be out there come Thursday. Again, probably in a very limited capacity, just to go ahead and get him that exposure if Fernando were to go ahead and start. And then you got Stukes out there. And this is the thing, Stukes took all the first team reps today at safety. So there you go. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. We're gonna go ahead and talk about that specific thing in just a second. Polamalu got a few snaps with the ones, but mostly ran with the twos today. So now they kind of flipped the script. So let's see how that exactly is going to go ahead and play out. JPJ and Caleb Rogers rotated in with the ones at right guard. So again, that's a battle we're currently right now at the right guard position. I feel JPJ is going to be the winner of that battle. Foley Fatukasi, Malcolm Coons, Kenyon Crawford all got extended reps with the ones defense. Zeke Maxis and Jermon McCoy ran with the twos today. Zune was Mendoza center with the twos, and then obviously Max going out and firing off, and had a lot of pressure and some sacks from that right side. And then Kean Sloan had some sacks with the twos as well. So Kean Sloan also continuing to go ahead and make waves again. This is practice, y'all. So take a little bit of grain of salt, but hopefully we get to go ahead and see more of him come Thursday. I'm really excited to go ahead and see Sloan in action. and then you got Mafi and then Meredith. They rotated at left guard with the twos. So that's just a little bit of camp notes. But I think the big thing here is hearing that Stooks had reps with the ones and took all the safety reps. How do y'all feeling about that? I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with you, Primos. Let me know your thoughts on hearing Stooks running with the ones.
Love it, man. I love it. I mean, we've been putting pressure on this kid because he's a second round pick, and we all believe that there was better talent there when we picked that 38. Um, and he has to prove it that he was worth the second round pick, and hopefully he shows us what Spytek seen in him. You know, the versatility. But also why I was really beating the table for him to start is because I do not want Palomalo starting at free safety. Like, stop putting him at free safety. And I believe just Dukes is a better player than him at free safety. And Palomalo's just getting played out of position. But this is
Mhm.
a very, very good positive for him to run with the ones. Because, like I said earlier, it seems like with this coaching staff, especially with Clint Kubiak, reps are earned, especially reps with the ones. They are earned. And if you mess up, I mean, we've seen with Jamon McCoy and Hezekiah Masses. Hezekiah was getting reps with the ones, and then preseason game one, he gets cooked. He's getting cooked. Him and McCoy's getting cooked, and they get reps with the twos and the threes the following practice. So this is a positive sign because they're not just giving him the reps with the ones just because he's a second round pick. He's earned that right to get reps with the one. So that is a very, very positive for Traden Stooks. Proud of the kid.
Yeah, good. There you go. Well, what about you? What are
Man,
your thoughts?
so I think it's interesting because everybody expected him to start from the very beginning. But I think what Robbie Leonard is doing, he brought him along slowly. You know, like we talked about it earlier in the where we one of the first beginning podcasts. Hey, is he bringing him along slowly? Now Stooks is stepping into that role to become that starting free safety. And another exciting part is what you mentioned, man. Sion Sloan coming along, developing
Kian,
Kian Sloan.
Kian,
Kian.
like Yave, like Key.
Yeah,
Kian.
like developing, coming along, man, and now taking reps with that second team. And that guy is one of those guys that you say, hey, that guy practices the way he plays. He practices on fire and he plays on fire.
Mhm.
So I'd be like, can this be like another, like, and not to say that, you know, this guy's going to be like that, but can this be another possible, like, Max Crosby scenario where you take a lower draft pick guy or a guy that's undrafted and he comes onto this team and he makes this roster and a Cinderella story like that? Who knows, man? Super interesting, man.
Yep, yep, exactly. Um, for me, I mean, I'm glad to hear that Stooks is getting the reps with the ones. Again, I still need to see more. He he hasn't quite shown that he's that number 38 pick as of yet. He had a cool game last Thursday versus the Texans. He did well. That's good. That's what you want to go ahead and build off. So maybe he's starting to finally find his stride. I think that maybe that's kind of what's happening. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of hard to kind of gauge whether they are bringing him slow. They could be. I don't want to take that away, but I also think it probably was a little bit of kind of those rookie jitters that were taking effect, and he didn't have a good game versus the Cardinals, and then he had a better game come to Texans, and maybe he's doing way better during practice, and they want to give him that opportunity to go ahead and see what he can do running with the starters. So I feel that we're probably going to go ahead and see him start on Thursday. Still, we don't know as of yet. They still have Paul Mile there as a starting free safety, but that can ultimately change come game day. So we'll see. But hopefully he continues to go ahead and do good things because man, it has to pay off that we went ahead and traded Caden McDonald for Traden Stooks. So
Or a wide
please tell
receiver.
me, yeah,
There was wide receivers too there.
or Denzel Boston or whoever you guys like for this guy. So hopefully it pays off. Hopefully he does pay off and we can all eat crow and be like, you know what, hey, we're wrong. and he was right on the money. So we shall see. Real quick though, shout out to my guy Afakasi Raider with the $5 super. I appreciate you, my guy. Salute to you on that $5 special. Greetings from Perth, Australia. Shout out to my guy Afakasi in the building, man. And I'm gonna finally see AR in Vegas, man. In a couple of weeks, so that'll be good to go ahead and meet my guy out there for sure. All right, um, but yeah, I mean that's kind of the notes for camp for today. Again, we did see um, Traden Stukes running with the ones. There was some rotation between Lobby and then Derry Obungwali. I probably butchered that again, bro. I'm gonna get it right eventually. They were rotating in as well, and then you also had, our guy Kian Sloan doing things out there, being disruptive alongside with Max. So love to see it, man. Hopefully, we continue seeing great things from Sloan. Let me go ahead and hit you guys off with this. Obviously, we're going to go ahead and preview this Thursday's game versus the Niners. And shout out to my sis in the building. Where's she at? I lost her already, but she in the building, man. We're gonna go ahead and link up in Vegas, and we're gonna go ahead and do that sibling rivalry, bro, to the max. Yeah. So I don't know what kind of implications are on the line yet. There you go. Shout out to sis in the building. Salute.
Bro, you should have had her come on.
Oh, man, she got time for that, man. She's a single mom and she works, bro. She probably at work tapping in, bro. I don't know, but we gonna do it because she talks a lot of shit, bro. She ain't gonna hold back. She ain't gonna hold back. But let's go ahead and do Raiders versus 49ers preview this Thursday at Allegiant. It's gonna be a good one, y'all. You already know. Anytime we go up against the Niners, man. It's
doesn't matter if it's preseason or regular
rivalry because it goes back to the old days, bro. So you already know the former Battle of the Bay. It ain't Battle of the Bay no more, but the hatred is still there, bro.
Battle of the States.
Yes, sir. Battle of the State. Fucking battle for Northern Cal, bro.
Yeah.
There you go. But they're gonna be in the building on Thursday. What do you guys expect to see like from the offense? What are some of the players that we should be watching out for? And then we can kind of get into the other side of the ball in just a second. But I'm gonna hit you. What are some of the things we should see from this Thursday's game?
This Thursday's game, man, for me is more about the coaches. Think about it. It's mentor and pupil, right? They both come from the Shanahan tree. They are all like they all freaking like run the same offense. It's the same thing. So and Kubiak got his big break in San Francisco, and he's like been going around from that. So when you look at it, man, that's what I'm going to really look at. And it's going to be a war in the trenches. I'm like, who can move somebody? Because I'm going to ask you guys this, man. Warner ain't no motherfucking joke. Guys like that, bro, San Francisco is deep. They are a playoff team consistently. And I'll be like, it's going to be interesting to me, too, because now Shanahan is coming from his injury, right? Mm-hmm. Coming and the way that they're going to coach and do stuff like that with him is going to be interesting. So for me, man, besides the war in the trenches, for me, it's the war on the sidelines. The generals on the sideline, the way they're reacting, what they're doing to counter each other. Because, again, for me, we said it last game. I get that we won this freaking preseason game and the people are going to say, oh, it's Farva's freaking last hurrah as a Raider, right? Freaking
there you go.
Like
Big looks like he was the MVP. Clock it. Okay.
You
How
know,
about that?
and that's where we go like, hey, Kubiak is really coaching to win games.
Yeah.
He doesn't care whether it's the preseason or the regular season. He's coaching to win. How many coaches go fucking throwing bombs freaking down the field to try to win a preseason game? Not very many. So, yeah, man, those are the two things I'm looking for. And again, hey, and Mendoza, are you developing? Are you making better reads? Are you making better throws? Are you anticipating things? All things we get to see.
Yep. Pretty much.
I'm actually gonna show love to a unit that put themselves on the spotlight for the wrong reasons, and that is special teams. The Raiders special teams had 5 penalties, whereas the Niners had a kick return for a touchdown, a fumble recovery on kickoff, and their kicking game was pretty much, they were hitting everything. It shows me exactly what Will's pointing out: the coaching. Which team is going to be more disciplined? And the Niners specifically have a better special team already compared to ours. But are we going to keep shooting ourselves in the foot with these penalties? Because the Niners will take advantage, not only just take advantage of those penalties, but can we defend the special team in the kicking game? So far, we've been doing good, but again, you're getting a better, in my opinion, a better special teams team in the Niners than you have played against the Cardinals and the Texans. And against the Texans, like I said, the special teams were shooting themselves in the foot with 5 penalties. So I'm very interested to see how the special teams is going to play out. And again, I want to see Matt Gay get a lot more opportunities to kick some longer field goals. That 52-yarder was nice, but it was a little bit because it was drifting a little bit to the left.
Yeah.
So definitely interested to see our special teams. But again, just discipline, because one thing about the Niners, they're not going to commit a lot of penalties. Again, and that preseason or not, they're a disciplined football team. Kyle has them ready, and I want to see the same from Clint. These penalties, we need to see some improvement with these penalties.
Yeah, no, for sure, I agree. Because by week 1, we can't be having that right now. It doesn't look good, and so these are some of the things we need to go ahead and work on. But for sure, coming out week 1, we gotta have like a fraction of that for sure. For my thing, what I hope to see come Thursday is that we're looking at most likely Fernando Mendoza starting that day. So I like to go ahead and just see him being able to go ahead and continue being that leader and commanding the offense, being able to go ahead and march down the field, put up scores, just being efficient, being more patient, try to go through majority of his progressions, being a little bit more smarter with the football. So if he doesn't see a play develop, then might have to go ahead and know when to go ahead and throw away the ball. And sometimes we saw that last week where he tried to go ahead and kind of force a play and try to create a play. And at this level, it's very hard to do at times. So sometimes the best thing to do is go ahead and kind of, throw away that hand and get ready for the next hand. The next hand might be the hand that actually pays out. If I'm using a Vegas a Vegas example, Vegas analogy, then you gotta throw away the hand. I play poker, bro, so I don't know about that. But sometimes the hand don't look good, dog. You gotta throw away the hand. All right, cool. Let's see let's go to the next hand, and maybe that's the hand where I hit. So sometimes it might just be those type of scenarios. So it just hopefully he learned from that mistake and he can go ahead and not make a similar mistake. Obviously, the defense is not going to be quite as good as the Texans, but it's still going to be formidable for sure. So he has to be on his P's and Q's, because if not, it could definitely look bad again and can be a very long night for him. So we'll see. But obviously the run game, just seeing Mike Washington go off. Outside of him, that battle between Lube or Lobby
Lube.
And then Lube as the
I didn't.
Aikman,
Joe
or
Buck,
Joe Buck was it?
bro.
Was it Joe
Yeah, it
Buck?
was
Yeah,
Joe Buck. He
Lube.
was like Lube. I was like, the heck? Like,
Lube. Okay, Lube, whatever. And then Dario, I'm not even gonna I
yeah.
said I'm done. I give up.
Wale.
Umbuguwale.
Yeah.
Him to just kind of see how that plays out. So I'm
Yeah.
be keeping a close eye for that. Obviously, the guard spot, the right and left side. I'm gonna keep tabs on that. Wide receiver, it is what it is. You know,
Yeah.
hopefully I see a Jack Bash shedding. I'll let y'all know. I'll put something out there like I spotted Jack Bash. There you go, and so that way you know he was actually in the game.
Damn.
Hopefully he can have a game like he did versus the Cardinals, bro. I mean, that would be cool. But if he doesn't, then I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with Boy there, man, because he may not be, he might not make it, or he might not be on this team come this next
Bro,
offseason,
wait,
man.
I got a question for you guys though. Where are the rest of the receivers as well, bro? I'll be like,
I was
we
just gonna bring
we
that
talk
up,
about
too.
Jack Mesh,
I
but
was
I'll be
just-
like, I'm like, I haven't seen that whole squad. I'll be like, bro,
Naylor's on unlimited reps, right? Because he's a starter, so he only gets only so many reps, right? He's only going to play for a certain
probably
amount
same
of
with
time,
Tucker as well, too.
right? And same with Tucker, so they're not going to be out there much longer. It's literally Benson, Cedric Jackson. Was it Devin Tompkins? I think they have him out receiver too.
Those are
And
usually the guys getting a lot of the reps.
yeah, and then EJ Williams. Those guys are the ones that have really been out there, and that's kind of tells you like the depth of our wide receiver room as far as talent wise. It's not a whole lot, bro. It's slim. And Jack Besh, see, we forgot about Jack Besh again, bro. That, you know, that goes to tell you, bro. So it's just the talent is not quite as there. I mean, and then obviously Dante Thornton's out with the hamstring, but you know we're this is a scenario where this would be a big opportunity for Jack Bash, and he hasn't done jack shit with it. So I don't know, bro. I don't know what to make with Jack Bash as of now. Hopefully he has a good game on Thursday, and we can see like there's an improvement there. But yeah, as far as on the offensive side of the ball, that's kind of what I'm looking for on Thursday. On the defensive side of the ball, that's going to be a whole other thing. But as far as the defensive line is concerned, hopefully these guys can go ahead and improve there. If we can go ahead and kind of limit that run. I don't know if we can quite stop it yet. I'm gonna just keep it a bean. I don't know if we're at that point yet, but if we can start limiting some of the runs that these guys have, I think we have a good shot. Hopefully, we can see something from Tonka Hemingway. He's kind of been quiet. He didn't have a good first game. He didn't have a better game last week. So maybe, hopefully, this is the game where he turns it around. We'll see. And then same thing for Adam Butler. Hasn't made a whole lot of noise. Outside of that, you already know what Max is always going to go ahead and bring in. That's even if he plays, which he might not. I don't think he'll play, or maybe he plays. Maybe he plays a series. That's it. But I think it'll be very limited for him. It's going to be also probably limited for guys like Quiddy Pay. Then it's going to bring up opportunities for like Malcolm Coons or guy Kean Sloan. Hopefully he can go ahead and continue to impress out there. I would like to go ahead and see Sloan out there earlier though. If I could see Sloan out there earlier with better talent, again up against better talent, that will kind of give us a better gauge and kind of where he's going to be at. The thing is, yes, he's been doing good, but with like the threes. So what does that mean when he goes up against like maybe the ones or twos? How is he going to really go ahead and perform there? So that's kind of my question. Hopefully, we get to go ahead and see that on Thursday. As far as on the secondary, man, hopefully Jermad and Zeke Masses go ahead and continue to try to improve and try to showcase themselves out there. We shall see. As far as nickel, Taron Johnson is going to go ahead and continue doing his thing along with Dalton Johnson as well. And then we'll see Stukes out there, hopefully starting. But if he doesn't start, I would like to see a big game from him. I would definitely like to go ahead and see a big game from him. But we'll see kind of how that pans out. But let me hit you guys off with that. who do you guys, as far as on the defensive side of the ball, who do you guys go ahead and kind of expect from this defensive line and then also from the secondary?
On the D line, it's Malcolm Kuntz. Watching him last week, he looked slow getting off the line. And then when Sloan and even the other, what's his name, the other defensive end, I keep butchering his name, which is crazy because I can see
Quiddy Pay?
No, it starts with a J. I'm drawing a blank here. He got the sack. He got the sack. Yeah,
Harvey.
Yeah, Jafari Harvey. It's like when they came into the game, they were getting off the line quick. Like the speed was clearly different. Just watching it live, on the television, it's like clear cut. I could see these guys are playing faster than Malcolm Kuntz, and I'm like, Malcolm, like you are on the second unit with Max. Like you should be putting it looks like you're half-assing. I'm gonna call it what it is. It looks like he's half-assing out there, and it's like, do you feel comfortable? Like you think you're not gonna get cut just because you're with the second unit? Because Sloan and Harvey out there look like they fighting for jobs. Like they are out there playing like they want it. And Malcolm's coming off the line, like jogging. It looks like he's jogging off the line. So I'm hoping if he's out there this Thursday, need a better game from him. And just from an effort standpoint, like show some better effort. Because if Sloan goes out there and has a better game, okay, Kuntz, you're on a 1-year deal, but this will be your final season as a Raider. If Sloan goes out there, or even Harvey goes out there and has a game. And then as far with the secondary, I gotta agree with you, Jay. Stooks. We heard he got the first team reps. Okay, is this a Hezekiah Massis type thing where all the hype is coming out of camp and then come game time you're getting cooked by backups? Hopefully we don't see that. Hopefully we can maybe see him getting his hand on some couple footballs, PBUs, maybe an interception. And even, getting down and dirty and trying to make an impact in the run game. But yeah, I do agree with you. We need a big game from Stooks, though. It can't just be hype coming out of camp with him.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I think we're at a point where that we have to see that from him. Like at what point are these guys going to hit? Or because up to this point right now, 805 has been right. These guys have been kind of developmental guys, and they haven't really hit. So we're just kind of waiting for that moment. So normally when you get drafted kind of in the second round, you usually start, and he hasn't started yet. But obviously this is going to be the last game of preseason, and we're going to go ahead and find out, week 1, who's really going to go ahead and be on that free safety spot. Is it going to be Paul Mao or is it going to be Stooks? Hopefully it's Stooks, bro. Hopefully that's the case, but he hasn't even wowed that much in training camp. So maybe it's just starting to maybe shine now. I don't know. Possibly. But yeah, hopefully we do see something good, and just better defense, bro. Better defense. I think it's just like the shit that fucking irks me, bro. Is just like we need to see a better defense. Yeah. Did you go already, Will?
Nah.
Tell me. Go to
Will.
Hey, so like this, man, when you talk about the defensive line, bro, at the end of the day, what I want to see is who's creating penetration. I want to see some penetration from our interior defensive line, some run stops. I don't
pause if necessary.
Yeah. I'm like, and honestly, I don't really give a fuck who it is. I'm tired of seeing a lot of missed tackles. I'm tired of seeing that, man. I'm like, I want to make sure that in this game we see a lot of guys, man. And hey, even if they catch the ball, right? Even if the guy is there but they make the tackle and it's a secure tackle, and it's not like, oh man, we're giving up 5, 6, 7 yards, right? Mm-hmm. And honestly, man, I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm like, again, in the first game when we were putting a team in 3rd and long situations, we still became the old Raiders where it was 3rd and 18 and we give up first downs. So all those things I want to see, are we improving on? Are we getting better? Because if we're not, then we have a lot of questions to ask, right? We talk about individual players. I'm talking about us as a defense as a whole. Because when we look at our defensive line, hey, man, They haven't done anything to prove anything less than last year or more than last year.
Yeah.
Have they proven to you guys that they're going to be better this year? That they can get in there and make penetration, that they can get TFLs besides Max Crosby? No.
Starters haven't, at least, or the projected starters.
Dude, Tonka Hemingway, freaking Adam Butler, where are you? Freaking Malcolm Kuntz, quit and pay. Hey, if they want to talk about, we were going to bring him a petty, we're like, you want to come bring him as a starter? Where the fuck you been? You ain't been here, bro. Like, I don't see your name on the stat line, and I don't see you making tackles for loss, and I don't see you being that first guy there and securing the tackle. You know, the one guy that I have seen all over the fucking field is Seven. I see Seven out there like Superman, freaking taking on freaking guards because the guards are getting to the second level and still making tackles.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I go and I say, man, and in the secondary, bro, we haven't proven anything. Can we cover? Can we take the ball away? All these things that we talked and we heard in practice. Oh, tip ball. Oh, we're creating turnovers against our offense. Oh, we're so sticky in coverage. Where the fuck has that been the first 2 preseason games?
Yeah.
So again, I'm like, I won't say names. I'm just gonna say whole units. We have a lot of things to do. And
say names, bro. Fuck it.
Well, I'll be like, bro, like when you talk about individual names, I'm like, bro, everybody has to step up. Tell me one player on the defense that you've seen step up.
Sloan. Easy.
But you say Sloan, but Sloan's with the 2s and the 3s.
Yeah.
We're
talking about 2. Yeah, we're talking about 2s and 1s, and
if you're talking about ones, you know, outside of Max, there really hasn't been anybody, bro. There hasn't.
And we're talking about Sloan being an ascending player. We haven't seen him go against a number 1 left tackle. Mm-hmm. So again, we have a lot of questions, bro. And you know what? Somebody just says Raiders 1-16 this year. Bro, we talked about it. If we win 5 games, bro, we did a good job this year.
I think we win more than 1 game, bro.
5 games. You know. No, we talked about 5 games.
Oh, you talked about 5 games. I didn't talk about 5
Jay
games,
didn't put a number on it. Jay didn't put a number on it.
I'm not putting a number on it this year, bro. I'm not. So it's just
I
stick to that.
Yeah.
You know, because I have our floor being at least where we ended up last year. Our ceiling is probably maybe 6. And I'm pushing it, I feel. So I don't know, bro.
I
at
agree
this
with
point,
you.
at this point, that's kind of where it's gonna kind of be at. I feel like we might have an opportunity to win some games, you know, against some like teams that are not doing good, that are not building right, or they're not having a great off season. So we might fuck. There you go, right? So we might fuck around
and they're doing over there.
One here and there, dog. You know, but
right, man. Deshaun Jackson starter.
Watson.
Or Deshaun Watson.
No, but
I was like Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah.
You might as well put Deshaun Jackson at quarterback the way Watson played this preseason.
Might as well bring back Deshaun Jackson from retirement, dog. We might have a better chance with him than fucking this current room, dog.
Let me ask you guys a little bit. It's a little bit off subject, but I don't know if you guys heard about the San Francisco owner.
I was gonna bring.
You did. You were.
I have it ready. Hold on.
All right.
Just a second.
We gotta click this owner, bro. Keep him out of Vegas, bro. Keep him out of Vegas, bro. He's having the first class flight. He's probably already in Vegas right now.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. We're gonna line him up. Sorry, sis. Hey, I gotta put your ownership on the spot. I got to throw shade where shade's due. What do you want me to do? There you go. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did. Yep. Shout out to Alec M. He says Quay and Patrick Johnson have been playing the butts up. They have, bro.
They have.
And I want to see more from Patrick Johnson. I think he makes the 53. And I think if he continues to be on that trajectory, he might be a cool rotational piece that comes in.
If he gets up sack Thursday, he has a really good chance at making the 53.
Yeah, at least depth. So I mean, you know, at the very least. So I think that's kind of what what is going to go ahead and kind of go down here. But all right, let me go ahead and that's pretty much what we. Oh, one more thing, and well, two more things. Today's practice, I don't know if I did mention it or not. They did put a big emphasis on stopping the run, according to Levi Edwards, who was out there. There's big emphasis on stopping the run and third down situations. So there you go. Like, just to Will's point, they are trying to go ahead and address it. Now, is it going to actually happen on Thursday? That's going to be the big mystery, right? So hopefully it does happen and we limit the run on Thursday. But as of right now, yeah, it's there's still a work in progress type of scenario, right? So yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and point that one out. And man, yeah, you already know. We about to go off. I'm gonna go ahead and put this segment down because it is definitely warranted, bro. Here we go. Walk the plank. He walks the plank. The plank. All right, y'all. So I didn't even know. I didn't even know till like a little while ago about this. Like I had seen it on like my Twitter, but I've been busy all day, so I couldn't like really read what happened. But this man, they're gonna have to walk the plank, especially since he's the enemy. Yo, let me go ahead and put that up. There you go. All right, so breaking. I guess it's a breaking, right? Whatever. So breaking news. 49ers owner Jed York reportedly was arrested at the Wheat Hill mobile home community after arranging to pay $140 for sex in a trailer park. This is the kicker. Hold on. His net worth is $8.5 billion. Dog. Well,
he couldn't rent out a strip club in Vegas.
What are we doing, bro? What you gonna be in town like in 3 days, 2 days? You can't wait that long, bro. Like,
bro, he could have hit up 3-4 different clubs in Vegas and had the time of his life.
It's like 60 miles away. It's called the Bunny Ranch, and they're gonna take care of you, but you didn't want to wait. I don't know, bro. That's highly sus for me because I don't know, like trailer park, like in Ohio, and this was in Ohio, y'all. So this happened in Ohio. This didn't even happen in San Francisco. This happened in like fucking Buffalo, Ohio. So I don't know, dog.
Bro,
I don't know what kind of like redneck backwoods shit is going on here.
Hey, it looks like a trailer home.
It smells a foul.
$8.5 billion, and you go to backwoods Ohio's trailer park trash
for
$140 to get some sucky and fucky. And
that's
I mean,
like,
come on, bro. Like, are you kidding me, bro? This is where why is it that all these rich dudes, bro, there's perfectly legal locations where they can fly their private $8.5 billion jet.
Las Vegas got a private airport.
You can go to Pahrump or whatever it is, and they're probably gonna give you a discount, a 2-for-1.
He could have bought the whole building out, bro. He could have had himself like a big old shindig, bro. Go nuts.
He could have had
whatever he wants. Boys, girls, the he, she, whatever, bro.
Bro, you're an NFL owner, bro. You can fly anywhere in the world, bro, where they don't know you. We're a country where they don't know you, whatever. You could take your bro. This is the stupidity with NFL owners, bro. This is the craziness. This is Kraft with his yank and spank. This is like all these guys like that are like, bro, like, what are you guys doing? And this is where I go, like, we always punish players, right?
Look at a guy here.
Yeah. You always punish players, bro, for embarrassing the NFL, like, right?
There you go.
You're worth $8.5 billion, and you're caught in backwoods Ohio, paying, okay, to get some. Are you kidding me, man? Like how weak is your game? like you're worth $8.5 billion. and you are in backwoods Ohio.
Hey, bro, Mark Davis got
Looking
more
for a
gaming
good
than
time.
him, bro.
Bro, I give Mark Davis credit. I mean, like,
Bro,
I
he be
know that.
having
Hey, you know what, bro? We've seen some of the arm candy he has, and we know that they ain't with him for his looks.
Yeah. And he be having different women, bro. Every
But,
single.
but he ain't out in backwoods Ohio.
Oh yeah.
Paying at a freaking. He probably at the Bunny Ranch, not at the trailer park. like, bro, how are you gonna like? I don't even know how you explain that, bro. Like, you come back home to your homie and you're like, yeah, bro, I got caught at the trailer park in a sex thing.
Imagine the meeting
Bro.
with Kyle Shanahan and the
And-
GM, bro.
Yo, man, I think dude was like, yo, he thought he saw a bunny ranch, but it was the gator ranch, bro. I don't know.
And what happened that he got caught? Here's my thing, bro. How bad was it? Because you're in backwoods Ohio. What that was going? They probably was like smoking crack in there and all sorts of stuff.
That was my thought, bro. I was gonna say that. I was like, I don't know. They might be up to some funny shit over there, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know what type of thing. Like,
yeah.
why are you gonna go and go out of your way for a trailer park for $140, bro? That's some sus behavior, bro.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. There's more to this, bro. Don't be amazed, bro, if more leaks out, because there's no way you're gonna be in backwoods Ohio at a trailer park for that. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
What's
Bro,
the
he
street
has
in
the
San
face,
Francisco?
bro.
Isn't there some street in San Francisco that's the same as Figueroa? I mean, like, I'm pretty sure he could roll down in his Lamborghini down like some street in San Francisco where all of them hang out, and he's probably gonna get a 2-for-1 for $140.
Bro, I'm pretty sure
man.
that dude could go ahead and give himself fucking private whatever the fuck, bro. You know, I don't know, bro. Watch it come out.
Jay, watch us, bro. Watch it see him in Vegas.
Watch it come out like in a fucking few days, and like, yo, bro, it wasn't a she, it was a he or it was a they them. I don't know, bro. Hey, it's all good, bro. I don't judge. It's all good. But to add to insult to injury, the man's wife filed for divorce. They've been together for 15 years.
I don't blame her, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you gonna? Bro? You just came out in the paper, freaking in a backwoods Ohio trailer park for $140 pool. Your wife is gonna fucking leave you, bro. And you're worth $8.5 billion. Hey, I mean, that dude is gonna be lucky if he has calzones left when he gets home, bro.
Bro, that 8.4 mil is gonna be a fucking 2.2 mil, dog. By the time she gets done with that dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, mental distress, public embarrassment. I mean, like, bro, she's gonna pull
defamation, bro. Defamation of character. Because you fucking hooked up with fucking with I don't know who at the trailer park and shit with the gator over there at the Gator Ranch. Like, you gone on now my name is Smear. Now I can't work. Now you gotta pay me to not work because I can't get a job. There you go.
And I'm accustomed to this lifestyle. And you have grown to me accustomed to this. Oh shoot, bro.
Hey, she gonna hey, there's gonna be some nasty work between those two. She gonna slice them and dice them, bro. Poor guy.
Bro, I guarantee you he ain't going home.
Oh no, I mean he okay now. He still has the money, but wait like 6 months. He ain't gonna have the money, bro. He's gonna
49ers for sale.
He's gonna be selling the team, bro. He's gonna be fucking living with the zombies down in fucking in San Francisco on Skid Row, dog. You're gonna see that dude fucking trying to wash your windows for $2, bro.
Nah, bro, he's gonna be down there trying to pay $5.
Get that
Bro, me and
$2
Jay are gonna run into this dude in Vegas, bro. I'm gonna be like, hey, that's the Niners owner.
He's gonna
Bro,
be
gonna
at the
every
corner
man.
for fucking dancing for money, bro.
And for me, what's crazy, it's always an owner, bro. And they never get punished. Watch, the NFL will just be like, oh, well, shit happens.
And watch, he's gonna be trying to sell them. He's gonna be trying to pawn off those brand new Ayuk jerseys, bro. They won't gonna get big fat nothing for them. The fuck gonna be like, no, sorry, sir. We don't take junk here.
At the trailer
We don't
park.
take junk here. We're not that type of
I was
establishment.
handing out Brandon Ayuk jerseys at the trailer park. That's why I was there.
It's like I wanted to go deliver some Brandon Ayuk jerseys to the less fortunate. I don't know. I got some mix up. I got the mix up. I don't know. It confused me with like trying to solicit. I don't know, bro.
Oh man,
Sir, what was your you know what in this you know who? Oh man. That's some nasty
oh
work,
my
bro.
goodness.
I had to just put down blast. Sorry, sis. Hey, your boy fucked
Yeah, I
up.
think he didn't just walk the plane. He drowned.
Down, bro. That dude's sleeping with the fishes, bro.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
bro. I've seen pictures of Mark like at McDonald's and like him like sitting down like at a regular like person restaurant where people are like,
I heard
oh, look at him.
Is his restaurant of choice.
Yeah,
from what I heard.
And I'd be like, yo, and it's fun. And they go like, oh, I can't believe he's there. But at least he ain't out there doing this type of shit, bro.
Well, he's probably doing he's probably doing these things.
It's legal, but it's legal where he's at.
He's probably in the
don't know what he's doing.
It's legal where he's at. So he's operating.
It might be legal, but it still wouldn't be a good like PR view, know. So yeah, but yeah.
But he ain't gonna get arrested for it and be a bad PR gig.
Bro, it's Vegas, bro. Don't never say never, because then we be the ones in the fucking over the barrel and shit. Have to fucking get rid of
Mark at the bunny ranch and everybody's like, well, of course. Of course. Have you seen the man?
We got a room for him out back. What are you talking about? I was like, that's Mark's room over there. He just walks in, just rings the bell, bro. Like, I'm here, dog. That's it. He'll come in, get a drink, and be like, all right, guys, I'll be out back.
I have a ride.
Let them know. Let them know. Oh man. See, there you go. We getting crazy.
Oh, man.
Alex says Giants and Jets on reportedly on Epstein's list. I don't know, man. I'm not. That's a different show, bro. But man, that's some nasty work if it's true, bro.
NFL owners. Dark side.
I know, dark side, bro.
Bro, watch, next thing you know, our show gets banned off YouTube.
Better not be, bro. Fuck that. Cut the shit out. No, we'll be all right, man. We'll be all right. But yeah, let them know what you guys have going on this week, where they can find you at. As usual, go ahead, Primo.
As you guys know, Raider Primo on Instagram, on YouTube. We got our Wednesday show, Primo's Preview, and I do got an honorary Primo. He is coming from the enemy. He is a Niners fan. So, Nation, I'm going to need you guys to roll in deep so we can cook this man and his owner for paying $140 for some punani. But yeah, we're going to preview the game, and then we got Unfiltered next week on Monday.
We got.
I don't think I got anything this week. Oh wait, actually, yeah, I probably won't do Unfiltered because I will be gone in Vegas until next Tuesday.
Oh, you coming back until Tuesday?
Yeah, we're leaving Friday morning and then coming back Tuesday.
Well, it would have been nice to know.
Damn.
It would have been nice to know, but okay.
Bad.
We might do we might push this to Tuesday, so we'll see. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be out there too, so hit me up. Well, let's link up for a little bit, and then shoot the shit and whatnot. Will, let them know what you got going on, dog.
Hey man, on tomorrow night we're gonna be live with my boy Cheeto Linus, the world famous 401 Raider Jeff, and our boy LB Raider 10 for the Most Notorious podcast at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Then on Thursday night, man, we're going to be doing the post game. Then we're going to be live on TikTok during the game, shooting the shit with the fam. And then next week, we'll be on Raiders Unfiltered and running through the same gauntlet again, man. So, hey, stay tuned in, baby. Yeah, I can't hear him.
I was like, damn, bro, you sounded really enthused for next week's show, bro.
You know.
The running the gauntlet. Like, oh, damn, bro.
Running the gauntlet.
Hey, you're supposed to be excited, dog. Like, we about to start week 1 in that motherfucker.
Hey, season is almost
We're like
here.
1 week away from week 1.
But I'm already in mid-season form.
Yeah. He's like, you know what? Fuck this. Throws in the towel, bro.
Throw tomatoes at this man.
Yeah. I know, right? Hold on. Let me fucking boo this man. Damn it. All right. As far as for me, y'all, that's it for me today. That's it. No planned shows for the week. I'm gonna be out in Vegas. Shout out to Sis in the building. I'm gonna be out there for the Raiders Niner game. If you guys are gonna be out there too, let me know. Hit me up. You guys can go ahead and reach me on my socials. I got my socials pinned in my description on the channel as well. So hit me up. Let me know. We can go ahead and link up before the game. After the game is going to be a little bit tough. Before the game, I can go ahead and manage it, or like while out, the next day if you guys are going to be there. A few days in Vegas, like I am with Primo. So let me know. But I don't have anything planned as far as I don't plan to do the post game this week and Good Morning Raiders as well. So I'm gonna be taking time to enjoy it with the fam bam. Y'all already know. So we're gonna do the family thing out there on Thursday. There you go. Yep. Say hello to us at the game. There you go. The J Raider fam. There you go.
The J Raider fam.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be out there for that week 1 home opener as well. It's gonna be a good one. So make sure also if you guys are gonna be out there, like I said, my guy AR is gonna be out there, Jeff's gonna be out there, Leo's gonna be out there, Nate's already been out there. Practically, he already lives there. He already fucking ingrained himself there. We're gonna have a lot of people coming out. My guy Predator as well. He's gonna be out there. Representing as
Week
usual.
one's gonna
So
be fun.
week 1 is gonna be crazy, y'all. There's a lot of things going on leading up to that Sunday game. So if you guys are gonna be out there, let me know as well. Definitely would love to go ahead and link up with you as well. So for sure, hit up your boy. But that is pretty much it for me today. Again. Make sure you guys also go ahead and catch the new channel, No Effing Way. I dropped episode 1. The inaugural episode's out now. So make sure you guys go ahead and tap into that at No Effing Way Show. So go ahead and tap into that. But that is our time for today. Again, appreciate you guys. Salute to, man, over 100 on X. Salute to everybody there. Appreciate you guys. As usual, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe on all the channels here. Make sure you guys go ahead and also share it to all social media platforms as well, because it does go ahead and help to go ahead and grow the show. Everybody on X as well. If you guys reposted, more people could go ahead and view the pod as well on all 3 channels. Me and Will's channel. Primarily because we stream it, dog.
I linked it at the last second. I think I got it.
There you go. Yeah, for Facebook, I don't know if you can restream on Facebook, but I don't really fuck with Facebook too much. But yeah, there you go. And then I dropped the link for
Facebook
my new channel as well, so you guys can go ahead and tap into that. Talk about some crazy shit. I talked about some crazy. I showed some crazy shit too. So. You guys got to go ahead and check that out, man. We had a wild discussion. It was crazy. But, all right, y'all. That's it for us. We outro. Till next time, y'all. Always remember, just Raiders, baby. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the longer outro tonight, since Primo kind of missed it. So I gotta give you shit, dog. All right, y'all. We out.